Practicing in both drawing and photography, junior student Alyvia Luong has always had a passion in art, stemming from her early admiration from figures such as Bob Ross. One factor which led her to continue in art is social media, when in 2019 a drawing of hers caught the attention of many. Despite this, it is important to note that Luong has never taken any drawing courses, and instead uses the advantages of technology to develop her skills.
I learned how to draw by myself by looking at tutorials online, or simply just watching time lapses of other people drawing and what techniques they use. And even if I don't have the supplies to do the same thing that they are doing, I just kind of figure out my own techniques and incorporate it into my work.
Luong has received a couple of commissions where she is paid to create an artwork due to the attention she receives through social media. In spite of this, she often prefers to pursue personal projects on the belief of having her own creative freedom. For example, following the sudden accident of Kobe and Gianna Bryant in late January, Luong started a project illustrating the two as her first colored pencil and acrylic paint work. The piece took her around 33 hours to draw, and after completing her artwork, she began selling a number of t-shirt prints with the drawing.
Along with her talent in drawing, Luong has also received numerous awards for her work in photography. Some of her award-winning work is on display here at the Fort Museum of Art.
Student art pieces around the United States are submitted and judged to the Scholastic Art and Writing Program in an effort to be recognized on a local and national level. Luong has received accreditation in both aspects, as she holds several awards from the program, including a prestigious National Silver Key won last year. This year, Luong added to her growing collection by receiving 5 silver and 2 gold keys for photography. One example of these works is titled Breakthrough, which she created through collaborating with another fellow artist, winning a gold key.
My friend Martin Bogwa, who is an award-winning painter, texted me and asked me if we wanted to collaborate and if he could paint some of the pictures I take. My teacher, Mrs. Croy, gave me an underwater camera to rent over the summer. And so I texted Martin and I asked, hey, do you want to do an underwater photo shoot? He was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to do that for so long.
Although Luong does win many awards through her work, she also uses her skills as a source of income through hired photo shoots. These shoots often range from birthdays to personal portraits, which she takes in her own private studio inside her home. Luong also uses her platform as a means to spread the awareness of social issues ranging from the stigma towards African American hair to the unspoken murders of Native American women, as assignments in Carroll's Photography 5 course.
I like to bring awareness to issues that don't get talked about as often, and I feel like incorporating all of these themes into my artwork is a really good way to educate myself and other people as well.
One of these works focuses on the social issue of missing children, featuring many of the most infamous child abduction cases in America. In the process of researching for this project, Luong found great significance in the case of Eaton Pats. Pats' case was one of the first kidnappings to be reported nationwide, which began the trend of printing missing children on milk cartons. Pats was abducted in 1979, to which his kidnapper wouldn't be convicted until 2017. In her photograph, she features a display of crumpled newspaper clippings of these cases, with a blurred child in the middle.
With the child in the middle, I was trying to represent the idea of a lost identity. I just asked the model to just shake her head around, and I was just going to capture her emotion.
One of Luong's latest works touches on a recent subject of discussion regarding the social effects of COVID-19. Specifically, this work illustrates the racism and discrimination subjected upon many Chinese and Asian Americans around the country for their supposed blame for the virus. To represent this idea, Luong incorporated the use of a mask and hands painted with the American flag to portray the stigmatizing reactions to the virus within the United States.
The hands pulling back at the mask represent the idea that all Asians having the virus is being forced upon numerous Asian cultures. A lot of Asians in the US are being assaulted or attacked verbally and physically for their ethnicity.
Through her experience in developing her drawing and photography skills, Luong has broadened her purpose for creating artwork, whether that be for personal improvement, competition, or spreading social awareness. In this artistic process, she has found that patience and dedication are fundamental factors of progression.
I know it's really hard sometimes because you get frustrated with your work or you don't think that it's getting as much attention as you would like. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete or an artist or a musician. The work you put in is what you get. The more you invest your time and creativity and expression into what you do, the better the results will be.
For Studio 415, I'm Deita Macias.